Imagine you're sitting in a quiet room when suddenly a door slams shut across the house. You jump at the sound even though the door is nowhere near you. But how did that noise reach your ears so quickly? How does something invisible move through the air, through walls, even through water? Sound is everywhere, shaping how we experience the world, yet we rarely stop to think about how it actually works. Sound isn't just something we hear, it's energy in motion. It all starts with vibrations. When something vibrates, whether it's a guitar string, a drum head, or even your vocal cords, it pushes against the surrounding air. This causes air particles to bump into their neighbors, creating a chain reaction that sends ripples of energy outward in all directions. These ripples are what we call sound waves. But sound waves don't travel like light. Light can move through empty space, but sound needs something to carry it, a medium like air, water, or even solid materials. Without a medium, sound simply can't exist. That's why in space where there's no air, sound has no way to travel. If you screamed on the moon, no one would hear you, not because they're ignoring you, but because there's no air to carry your voice. In the air, sound waves travel by compressing and expanding molecules in a repeating pattern called compression and rarefaction. Imagine a slinky stretching and compressing, that's how sound moves. When a sound source vibrates, it pushes air molecules together, creating a high-pressure area known as compression. As the vibration moves back, it creates a low-pressure area called rarefaction, where particles spread apart. This back-and-forth motion travels outward, carrying the sound. The speed of sound depends on what it's traveling through. In air, it moves at about 343 meters per second. But in water, where molecules are packed more closely together, sound moves over 4 times faster. In solids like metal or wood, sound can travel even 10 times faster because the particles are so tightly packed, allowing vibrations to move quickly. That's why, if you put your ear against a railroad track, you can hear a distant train before you hear it through the air. Sound waves don't just move in straight lines. They bounce, bend, and pass through different materials. When sound reflects off a hard surface, it creates an echo, like when you shout in a canyon and hear your voice repeat back to you. Sound can also bend when moving through layers of air at different temperatures, which is why noises sometimes seem louder or softer depending on the weather. When sound waves finally reach your ear, they travel down the ear canal and make your eardrum vibrate. These tiny movements are passed through the 3 smallest bones in your body, the hammer, anvil, and stirrup, which amplify the vibrations. From there, the sound enters the cochlea, a fluid-filled snail-shaped structure lined with tiny hair-like cells. These cells turn the vibrations into electrical signals that travel through the auditory nerve to your brain. And that's when you actually hear the sound, when your brain interprets those signals. Sound is more than just noise, it's waves of energy in motion, shaping the way we experience the world, from music to laughter to the distant rumble of thunder. But sound also has its limits. If it needs a medium to travel, what does that mean for communication in space? Could we ever find a way to make sound travel where it normally wouldn't?
Got a question about how something really works? Drop it in the comments and we might cover your topic in our next video.